The Clay Center Tigers battled Wamego down to the wire earlier this year on the home floor. Tonight, they try to finish the deal on the road against a fourth-ranked team in 4A Division I. Tiger pregame is here, being brought to you tonight by Farmers Union Insurance, Jim Gearhan. Stay with us. Our pregame talk with Coach Kelly Williams is on the way next.
Clay County is a great community, and Farmers Union Insurance with Jim Gearhan as your agent is proud to be a part of this great community. Over the years, we have enjoyed supporting Tiger Athletics, and it's just a small part of what we enjoy doing for the community of Clay County. Insurance can be a tricky topic, but if you want to deal with a community-minded business, stop in and see Jim Gearhan at 426 Lincoln Avenue, or give us a call at 632-3264 to discuss all your insurance needs.
Back on Tiger pregame, joined now by the head coach of the Tigers, Kelly Williams, as Clay Center goes on the road to face Wamego tonight. Coach, homecoming Friday, the Marysville Bulldogs come in, and have you seen a team throw it from just about anywhere and it go down for three-pointers that many times when you actually had them guarded? For the most part, I know they got some open looks, but my goodness, 13 threes in one game. Crazy.
Yeah, I think they ended up finishing about 13 and 19 from three. But that's what their program's kind of built on. Coach Brown wants to get them out and going and get a good look from three as many possessions as they possibly can. We knew that Green was a good three-point shooter. He's not the best at scoring off of the bounce, but we never did close out with the ferocity that we needed to force him to put it on the ground. And that hurt us. He was confident, spotting up and shooting, and had 8 threes of those 13 himself. But there were some big, timely threes that some of his teammates were able to put in. A couple of them were backbreaking in the sense that we had dug ourselves back into maybe a one-possession game or a 5 or 6 point game, and we failed to seal the defensive glass. Ball gets kicked around a bit, finds itself in a shooter's hands, and then goes through for 3 points. We didn't execute our defensive game plan as well as we would have liked to. We didn't want to come off of Peischel, come off of Green, and we came off of them a few too many times, and the statistics kind of showed that. But credit Marysville. They were definitely a little bit more dialed in than us for 32 minutes, and at times it showed that they wanted a little bit more than us for 32 minutes. We scrapped and fought and found ourselves in very similar waters that we had in previous contests. We just couldn't get over the hump against Marysville, and some of it was us, but a lot of it was them. They played a very good basketball game against us on Friday night.
You mentioned the rebounding, and it was something I was going to touch on. I don't know how many times I kept thinking, man, 2-3 shots at the goal for a team that's already red hot. Those are killers, and it was a big difference in the ball game. Not just the three-pointers, but those second, third chance opportunities on a few trips.
It was, and it gets to be a bit discouraging then, because we got a couple of guys that are going gangbusters on the glass, and we got a couple of guys that got to just make sure they're maintaining position and focusing on that box out a little more consistently. And it gets to be a bit of a thing where you're fighting to not hang your head, and getting to be one of those things where it's here we go again type scenario. But again, credit to our guys for the most part on Friday night. We fought through that. We continue to rise above that. Fourth quarter just came around, and Marysville did not go away, did not cool down, took advantage of the opportunities that they created themselves, took advantage of some of the opportunities that we provided them, and it was just too much for us to get over on Friday.
Let's talk about Ethan Rosine a little bit. We've talked about him before, you and I both. Himself, you can see the frustration when he's had some games that he didn't maybe finish some shots that he himself thought he should have. And the second half on Friday night, I thought quick draw Rosine just finally willed his way into the paint and then willed the ball up into the basket. He made some amazing shots against really good defense there in the second half on his way to a career-high 23.
Yeah, Marysville did a very good job and has gotten much better at their man-to-man defense and their zone, their little aggressive 2-3 zone. They do a really good job of just keeping themselves between you and the goal. So at the very least, you're going to have to shoot over a defender. it's what we kind of wanted to do Friday night, but failed to do for stints in the game. Ethan himself, though, had a big night. He had a poor shooting night Tuesday at Belleville when he had a lot of the similar looks. Stuff just kind of rimmed out or hit a little aggressively off the iron, and it didn't fall for him. I think he was something of 3 or 14, I think, on Tuesday. He was the absolute reversal on Friday. So he did have himself a really solid shooting game from the field. He was confident with a lot of his shots. He had a good game against Marysville back in December, so I think that played a little bit into it. Just a little bit of an extra confidence factor there for E. But he played hard, and he kept grinding away. He was one of the guys that didn't let some of the other factors in the contest affect what he is trying to achieve that very moment, that very possession. And we've got to be a little bit more like that heading into the night and throughout the rest of the season. So a lot of credit to Ethan for just continuing to push through some of the adversity that comes and goes throughout the contest.
Let's talk about the Red Raiders you faced tonight here on the road. First meeting was one of those crazy games that you come from 19 down in the second half. You had chances to win it down the stretch. You lose a 4-point ball game at home against a really good Red Raider team. They're state ranked. They're just coming off of a very emotional win for them, I know, to get Abilene. Cowboys have won like 18 straight league games until Wamego knocked them off in Abilene on Friday night. So they got to be riding high right now.
Yeah, they're riding really high, and it's not just that Friday night game against Abilene. They've got a bit of a funky schedule where they play Abilene twice in like 12 days. So it goes back to a couple of Tuesdays ago was in the first matchup they had in Wamego, and it was fiercely contested. But they followed that up with, just disposing of the number one team in 3A in Osage City. So no big deal on a couple of Friday nights ago for them. And then they went and had a real sound contest at Chapman, and then the emotional one at Abilene. So they are riding a big-time high. That is the inverse of what they were riding when they came into our house last year at this time. We were pretty confident going into that contest that our zone defense, which had been improving a lot, was going to be able to shut down their inside game, and we were going to force them to make some shots from distance. And they hadn't been shooting very well coming into that contest, and they definitely broke out that Tuesday night last year against us in the second contest for the season. So hoping for a bit of a flip script tonight because they have been playing really good basketball, especially on the offensive end. Always a very, very, very good defensive team, especially in the man, half-court man-to-man. But, yeah, they are riding a bit of a high. It is going to be a hornet's nest. They've got a fantastic student section. A couple hundred of them seem to show up every single contest and just be ravenous the whole time. It's a gym where it can feel like some things are on top of you throughout the contest as well. So it'll be a big challenge for us, not only because it was so close the first time, and our guys are dialed in, wanting to try to get over that hump against them here in Game 2, but their players are also wanting to probably say that, that first game was a little too close. So I think we've got their full attention, regardless of what they're coming off of in the previous 3 contests, because you bring up a great point. It has been a real big stretch for them. But I believe we'll have their full attention because of what happened in Game 1. But Game 1 was funky. The first quarter we got outscored 25-7, and in the fourth quarter we outscored them 25-10. And it was one of those games where we just kept fighting really hard the entire time. Didn't fight as far as we could have the entire time, but just fought really hard. So you'll have to take another one of those efforts tonight where we're just getting after it every single possession as hard as we possibly can, which we've again done for the majority of this season. But we're going to have to play just a tad bit smarter tonight and make sure that we execute our defensive game plan with a little more effectiveness than we did on Friday. They got some fantastic scorers. They're playing really well together right now. So it's a big challenge for us, but it's a challenge that we're looking forward to.
You worked with and know Coach Hemphill very well. Does that give you some insight, or is it odd to look over and see the guy that you still talk with him quite a bit through the year, even as you both play through the NCKL? Yeah,
no, not really, because it's kind of one of the things where I get a lot of insight from Coach. But it's it's kind of one of those things where it's like, hey, Coach, if you wouldn't mind dropping out of your man-to-man for just a couple of possessions, can you give us just a little bit of breathing room right here? But where it's really great is we kind of know that they've got some real consistent things that they do within their program regarding their man-to-man defense and how they execute it, and also regarding their just their overall approach to things. So the consistency that they have with Coach Hemphill is nice from a competitive vantage point because you kind of know what you're going into. But going up against them, it's not tough. It's not tough on a personal level. It's definitely not easy in terms of a professional level. But it is exciting because you know what a team's going to bring. They're going to be very, very good. They're going to be very well coached, very disciplined, and they're never going to stop getting after you regardless of the score. So it's nice because you kind of know what to expect. At the same point in time, it's a little bit, I guess, anxious at the same time because you know how good they're going to be.
Coach, as always, we appreciate the time. Best of luck on the road in Wamego.
Thanks a lot, Rocky.
Back with more on pregame in just a moment.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000, but not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Farmway Co-op, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Ray's Apple Market, Patterson's Health Mart Pharmacy and Radio Shack, United Bank and Trust, Hanson Ford of Clay Center, and Central Valley Ag.
A return to Wamego, Clay Center Tiger boys matchup. The Tigers coming off a night which saw the Marysville Bulldogs throw 13 three-pointers in against the Tigers on Friday at homecoming. 8 of those from Chase Green, and the Tigers just couldn't keep pace. Now they come in to take on a Wamego Red Raider team that, quite honestly, heard us talking in pregame. They have got to be flying high right now. A win against Abilene on Friday. They're state ranked at number 6 right now in the state in 4A Division I boys basketball. They are just ahead of Hayes and Abilene. That Hayes-Abilene matchup going on tonight, by the way. The Abilene Cowgirls winning over Hayes earlier. So big matchup for the Clay Center Tigers. They were so close at home, a game that saw them down by 19 in the second half, and they came back and had a possession, 2 or 3 possessions to take a lead before eventually falling by 4, 59-55. Clay Center Tiger basketball, the boys getting set to face state-ranked Wamego. Both teams finishing up their warm-ups right now. The teams will be having the starting lineups of the national anthem before long, and then we'll come back with your tip-off and announce those lineups for you as well. All from Wamego in your Tiger pregame. Stay with us. We'll come back in just a moment.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. We're in the middle of our 2015 model year clearance, and we have got some great deals. How about this? A Jeep Wrangler 2015 model with the Alpine stereo. It's got the automatic. It's a hardtop. Got the alloy wheels. Beautiful Jeep Wrangler 4-door, 4-wheel drive for under $33,000. Only $32,908 for a brand new Jeep Wrangler, and that's at the Green Team at 802 West Crawford, or check us out on the web at greenteamcars.com.
Get Pulse Gigabit Internet from Twin Valley and make the whole house happy. Think about all the devices and internet activities in your house on a typical day. They probably add up to a lot more total broadband usage than you even had a year or 2 ago. If your speed is slow, you may be experiencing annoying slowdowns, such as video buffering. Twin Valley Pulse can solve your problem. Call Twin Valley to sign up for Pulse Gigabit Internet and get it free for 60 days. Don't wait. Call today.
I was going over inventory when in walked Marnie. How can I help you, Deputy Fife?
Well,
now, Central Office Service and Supply Guy. The sheriff's office is such a mess. I've told Andy it's time to nip it in the bud.
You've come to the right place. All our filing cabinets are on sale, and new Laurel colors include medium brown and charcoal gray. We also have storage boxes, columnar pads, and auto mileage logbooks, just perfect for your squad car.
Great, I'll take them all. Now, we need to have a little talk about this jaywalking you've been doing each day on your way to coffee.
Back once again in Wamego as we get set for the starting lineups to be announced here with loudspeaker. Just had the national anthem sung by a group of Wamego Red Raider students. The starting lineup for the Clay Center Tigers goes like this. Lane Livey, the 6'4 senior, along with 5'11 junior Dalton Altizer. Livey having a 14-point performance the first meeting between these two ball games. Altizer has been really, since the break, shooting it so well from beyond the three-point line. Ethan Rosine, a career-high 23 points on Friday against Marysville, the 6'4 senior. Caleb Seabold, 6 foot and a senior, and Morgan Chestnut to start, a 6 foot senior. So it's Livey, Altizer, Rosine, Seabold, Chestnut for the Tigers. We'll have the starting lineups for Wamego and the tip-off coming up next.
Timing is everything on wheat fertilizer. It can maximize both yield and nutrient use efficiency, thereby increasing net profit for the producer. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer a complete line of fertilizer and herbicides best suited for your fields. Timely control of weeds can limit soil moisture loss to weeds and prevent the deposit of more weed seeds in the soil, 2 factors that can benefit the next crop's yield. Our field specialists Brett, Allen, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed are here and ready to help you.
The Wamego Red Raiders, again, it is senior night. They were honored in between the games, and they also have the starting lineups right now featuring the Wamego Red Raiders seniors. They will go with Anthony Gamino, a 5'10 senior, 5'9 senior Aaron Pachta, Michael Ryan, a 6'1 senior, Nick Fox, a 5'9 senior, and 6'1 senior Drew Mallon. So it's Pachta, Ryan, Fox, Gamino, Mallon for the Red Raiders. The Tigers go with Livey, Altizer, Rosine, Seabold, and Chestnut, and a good crowd on hand for both sides, particularly Wamego here at home on senior night, of course, and their Red Raiders ranked at number 6 right now in the state of Kansas in 4A Division I, and coming off of a big-time emotional win over the Abilene Cowboys. That was in Cowtown Friday. They had lost earlier this month to Abilene here on the home court. So they're just about ready to get things going. Ethan Rosine will jump center circle against Michael Ryan. They tip up and almost missed by both. Now it rattles around. It is the Wamego Red Raiders who will have the basketball to begin. Gamino, right baseline, dribble drive by Pachta, backs it out. Now toward the post, ball knocked away. That's off of Morgan Chestnut, able to get into the passing lane and take it away from Michael Ryan, who was posting down low. So it'll be basketball to Gamino to inbound. They lob it in to Nick Fox. He will give it back outside. Now Gamino for 3, right wing, no. Rebound to Chestnut. Morgan clears it, gives it off to Seabold. Tigers on the move. Seabold to the corner right. Livey, 3 ball on its way, just strong. Rebound tipped by Chestnut. That'll be off of the Tigers. Morgan Chestnut turns and thought maybe it went off of Fox of Wamego, but it'll go back to Clay Center headed the other direction. Gamino walks it down the floor for the Red Raiders. Clay Center in a man-to-man defense. Left wing and deep for Wamego is Drew Mallon. Now they get it around right to Gamino, back to Mallon in the corner right. He'll turn the circle, dribble drive, tried to give it off to Nick Fox, and it slipped off the hands of Fox and back to Clay Center again. Still no score. Just underway, opening quarter. Tigers will have possession, and now you see the Red Raiders with the starting 5 normally on the court getting ready to check back in for those seniors that got the nod tonight for Coach Himbill. Here's Livey, left wing and deep. To the corner right is Seabold. Caleb looking low in the post, not there. Now does get it to Rosine down low. He'll turn, spin, stripped away for a moment. Now takes it up in the crowd and drops it in. And maybe Ethan Rosine can take off right from where he finished on Friday night when he put the 23 points on the board. 12 of those in the second half of that ball game. Tigers with a 2-0 lead to start. Wamego with possession. Gamino has it out wing right against Altizer. Left wing and deep toward the baseline is Drew Allen. He'll take it to the free throw line. Kick out to Gamino. Gamino to the free throw stripe. Starts to dribble drive. Now stops. To Mallon right wing. He'll look low. Hold. Ball fake and drive right baseline. Now he backs it out against Livey. 6:20 remains opening quarter. Tigers with a 2-0 lead. Altizer a strip away. but it's picked up by Fox. Kick out in the corner. Gamino for three. No. Weak side board. Mallon. Ball fake. Takes it up, and it's good. It's tied at 2. Tigers had the strip away, just couldn't quite come up with it. And 6'1" senior Mallon with the bucket. Now a drive on the other end by Lane Libby, and an off blocking call called against Wamego's Aaron Pacta down in low, and that'll put Libby at the stripe to shoot 2. Red Raiders will be bringing in to the ball game. Landis Rowden will be checking in. First it'll be the Tigers' Lane Libby with a chance to shoot 2. First free throw on its way is good. Libby with his first points. So you get Rowden in. Dylan Blaine, one of the league's leading scorers, checks in for the Red Raiders. Also Bryce Patrick, their 6'5" post player inside, and Sean Nordberg, 6'3" junior, comes onto the floor as well. So that's their normal starting 5 along with Gamino, who will stay in. Libby made the first free throw and buries them both. The Tigers had a 4-2 lead here early. Libby's first points of the night. Gamino walks it up the floor. Blaine is guarded by Seabold. Can shoot it from anywhere on the court. Doesn't take the three this time. He's used his dribble up now. Gamino up top. He'll dribble penetrate. We've got a hold on the floor against Altizer. And the basketball will go out of bounds to the Red Raiders on the baseline. 4-2, Tigers the lead here. 5:48 to work. Now, the first time these two teams met, of course, Wamego starting with a little different look, but it was 23-5 after the first quarter, Wamego. And then the Tigers kind of hung around at halftime, fell behind by 19 second half, and then made it a scary game for the Red Raiders as Blaine tries a three, comes up short. Altizer racing down the other direction. Dalton with the dribble out top. Gamino on him to the baseline right. 5 count is on. Now the ball loose, and Gamino shoves him to the baseline, and it's going to be a foul against the Red Raiders. He had the strip away almost, and Altizer kind of corralled it back in, and they were both near the corner. And Gamino just put his forearm on him and shoved him toward the baseline. So the foul against the Red Raiders, their second. Play center keeps possession. Altizer, good look inside. Rosine can't get it. Rebound, though. Bryce Patrick cannot clear it. What a feed from Altizer. Threaded the needle to get the basketball to Ethan Rosine. Tigers keep it as the ball was lost to the bounds off the hands of Bryce Patrick. Altizer, out top it comes to Siebel. Bilger will penetrate. Slips. Ball nearly taken away by Rowden. Now the high post to Rosine against Patrick. Starts to drive. Kick out deep for Siebel. 5:15 to work in the first quarter. Tigers lead it here 4-2 against Wamego. Here's Rosine. Right side against Patrick. Leans in. Goes strong. Can't finish. The rebound comes off to Wamego. Here's Rowden in the front court with the dribble. Now he'll give it outside to Gamino for three, and his shot rattles around and in. The three-pointer good. Wamego with the lead. Anthony Gamino, the 5'10" senior, makes it 5-4 Red Raiders. Now Seabold in a double team dribbles through it. Gamino takes it away from behind. Down court, laying up and crawling home. 5 straight points for Gamino, and the Tigers now down by 3. It's a 7-4 ball game. Rosine left and deep to Lane Libby. Seabold works it with a double team coming at him. Kicks it across, tried to go to Altizer, and it's going to be a foul against the Tigers. Bryce Patrick has the steal. Altizer had to go after it to stop the transition and picks up his second foul. And possession will go back to the Red Raiders. Again, the second foul on Dalton Altizer. The Tigers will bring in Anthony Atkinson-Innington to the game. Mason Allberg and Parker Folks. Staying on the court with them will be Rosine and Libby. 7-4, Tigers down by a triple. 4:25 to work in this first quarter. Out top deep, Dylan Blaine. Now he dribble penetrates to the paint. Little runner on the way. The floater goes good. Blaine had 28 against the Tigers in the first meeting, including 4 3-pointers. Allberg in the front court. And now to Rosine. His pass left side to Blaine's taken away. Now Blaine in transition. And he makes his way into the paint and drops it home. He has 4. The lead all of a sudden 7 points. And Coach Kelly Williams wants a timeout. Midway point first quarter. Tigers down 11-4 here in Wamego when we come back.
Third Thursday is almost here again. Wallace True Value will have chocolate fudge samples from Bev Montgomery for the chocolate crawl and lots of in-store specials on tools, housewares, on-demand water heaters, and more. We are going through inventory looking for items to clear out. You know, good stuff, but stuff that needs to go. At garage sale prices, you want to try some fudge and find some bargains. So stop in at Wallace True Value, 423 Lincoln, in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
4 minutes left to work first quarter. Tigers have seen the Red Raiders go on a 9-0 run and have taken an 11-4 lead with 4:01 to work first period. The timeout by Coach Kelly Williams. Atkinson Inniking walks it across, sends Rosine from the wing left through the lane. Now gets it out top to Rosine. Ethan right back to Anthony. Looks left and goes deep to Alberg. Mason with it against Gamino. Now Alberg hands it off to Atkinson Inniking. Free throw line jumper on its way is strong. Rebound inside, tipped by Rosine. Now loose, picked up by Anthony. Atkinson Inniking. High post, it comes to Parker Folks. Now he'll stop outside and give it out deep to Mason Alberg and across to Anthony now, who will control the offense. The Folks left and deep, it goes to Lane Libby. Atkinson Inniking through the paint, and also Rosine. Here's Parker Folks, right baseline with a dribble. Stops, backdoor look. Lane Libby drops it deeper to Mason Alberg. Back outside, Atkinson Inniking. He'll turn the corner, hangs in the lane. Shot is up off glass, no. And it rims off to Bryce Patrick. Tigers moved it well, had a couple of shots or looks in the lane, and Atkinson Inniking just couldn't get it to roll in off the back iron. Now we've got a foul out top called against the Tigers. Gamino and it is going to be Wamego's basketball. Gamino walking to the other end like he thought it was on Wamego. Now he's going to come out of the game, actually. They call this on Atkinson Inniking, trying to keep Gamino from moving to the spot he was headed toward. Just under 3 minutes to go first quarter. Blaine, corner right, three ball is good. He has 7. And he has lit up the league for his first 3 years as a junior. And now the Tigers find themselves down by 10, 14-4. Here's Rosine right and deep to Lane Libby against Rout. Baseline right, Rosine. Ball fake, steps in against Patrick. Little fall away, baby hook. No, rebound. Parker Folks back up and good. Big Daddy knocks it home. The Tigers are within 8, 14-6. Big offensive board by Folks and Low. Here's Blaine spinning toward the paint. Kicks it across to Rout, and his shot's good. Good feed from Blaine, setting up the 5'11 senior, Landis Rowden. Alberg in the front court. Tigers trailing 16-6 with the basketball. Rosine left it deep. Ethan. Tigers have a crowd out around the top of the key. Now Rosine toward the lane, and he walked with the basketball. Couldn't quite keep his footing against the double team. Seabold in. Also Chestnut returns. Libby and Rosine will get a breather. 2:07 left to go first quarter. Tigers trailing here 16-6. Wamego with the basketball. Seabold pressuring in the backcourt against Blaine. It'll be brought up the floor by the Red Raiders' Matt Keller. Keller with the dribble outside, off to Blaine. Little curl cut, gives it to Bryce Patrick. He'll take it up with the left hand, and it crawls in. Soft touch by the big man down inside. Bryce Patrick, his first points. Tigers back with it. Seabold, and he walked with the basketball. Went to pass it left, and the Red Raiders really overplayed the pass, especially on the perimeter. That old fake a pass, make a pass routine for the Tigers would pay dividends because Wamego jumping at that first look caused the turnover that time. Keller, left wing three is up and short. Rebound weak side, tipped by Atkinson Inniking, tipped by Seabold, and neither could bring it down. Here's Nordberg, corner left. Drops it in the lane to Bryce Patrick, trying to get a shot away, can't. Nordberg, corner left for three. It's airballed strong, and then Rowden had it in his hands and lost it to the baseline. And the Tigers will get it back here. 18-6 ball game. Trailing by 12, a minute 20 to go first quarter. Clay Center back with possession. Seabold will move it up the floor, man-to-man by the Red Raiders. Caleb Seabold, left on the wing against Rowden. Steps through, gives it to Atkinson Inniking. Back to Seabold. Kind of tripped up as he moved to the paint. Still gets it to Alberg in the corner right. Three-pointer won't go. Gets his own rebound, though. Now to Atkinson Inniking. Anthony, couple of ball fakes. Now he dribble drives, pulls the trigger in the lane, and good. The Ant-Man with his first points. The Tigers again within 10, 18-8. Rowden. Kick out. Keller No three try this time. Left baseline. Patrick. Kick out, and it's taken away by Siebold. Tigers trying to push it. 2-on-3. Siebold toward the paint against Keller. Steps through it. Is blocked out of there by the Red Raiders. Now Rowden down court from the left corner. Stops. Wants to pull the trigger. It's a 2. It rims off strong. Rebound off of the Red Raiders. It's Clay Center's basketball. So Clay Center gets it back with 29 to work in the first quarter, trailing 18-8. It'll be Caleb Siebold who walks it into the front court. Now to Atkinson Inniking, left and deep for Folks. Parker holds it upside against Bryce Patrick. Atkinson Inniking off a screen from Chestnut. Folks, he wants a 3 at the point. Strong. Rebound, tipped around and low, and Ebert comes out of there with it for Wamego. 8 seconds left. Keller into the front court with 5, with 4. Keller out to Randon, and a wild 3, no good as we head to quarter 2. Tigers trail 18-8, headed to the second period in Wamego.
When it's time to upgrade your machinery, add livestock, or expand your acreage, come see us at Union State Bank. Our roots are in agriculture, and we understand the complexity of agribusiness. We know your future depends on the quality of assistance you have from your bank, and we can provide the financial support needed to make your operation run smoothly. Our loans are tailored to your situation and come with competitive rates and payment options. Come see Keith, Galen, or Brandon and let Union State Bank be your bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Well, Tigers down 10 going to the second quarter. It's an 18-8 ball game. They'll have the basketball to start, but they did weather a pretty good storm thrown at them by the Red Raiders. And so right now down 10 with the basketball to begin the second period. If they could just kind of keep stretching segments of the game and keep it close and within reach. Here's Libby out top. Altizer back in. Siebold, Rosine, and Chestnut. Here's Morgan Chestnut in the lane. He'll take it up and drops it in. Big Mo's got a chance at a three-point play. Chestnut, great drop step to his left, worked off the bump, and then dropped it in off the window. He's got a chance at a three-point play. The Charity would cut the lead down to 7. The foul was called on Drew Mallon. It's his first. So Chestnut with one free throw. It is up, strong, rebound, poked at by Rosine, pulled down by Mallon. Back down court is Wamego. Keller to the top. Gamino, 3-ball on its way. Strong. Rebound inside. Rosine takes it away from Keller. Tigers have possession down 8. Here's Altizer. Spins his way to the front court. Now between the legs a couple of times. Finds Chestnut in low. He's got another bucket down. Chestnut with 4 straight points. What a feed from Altizer. It's a 6-point game, 18-12. Just underway, second quarter. Nordberg for 3. Good. Wamego ends the mini run by the Tigers as Nordberg knocks down his first point. Tigers trail 21-12, and now Dylan Blaine called for a reach-in on Lane Libby. And the Tigers will keep the basketball. 21-12, just underway in the second quarter. 9-point ball game. It is Clay Center's possession. Outside with it is Lane Libby with the dribble against Dylan Blaine, who picked up his first foul. Down to the corner, Altizer. Libby trying to post. But now Dalton stepped out of bounds trying to get the basketball back to Lane Libby away from the defender, and as he made his pivot, his foot just happened to catch the sideline, and so Wamego has it back. Tigers trail here by 9. With the basketball down low, Gamino to Nordberg. He'll take it up in the paint and drop it in. He's got 5. The lead back to double digits. Good pass. It is Altizer to Libby for 2. On the money, on stride. Lane Libby now with 4 points. The lead back down to 9 here with 6:25 to work in the first half. Blaine, Siebold pressuring. Now he drops it off to Mallon and low, and he drops it in. Drew Mallon has 4. 25-14. Seabold, front court, right wing, outside to Altizer. Long three ball is short. Long rebound to the corner, though, tracked down by Rosine. Here's Chestnut inside. He'll take it up in a crowd again. Chestnut has 6 in his second chance at a three-point play. He missed the charity last time, but Morgan Chestnut, that is some big mo early in the ball game for the Tigers. Chestnut will step to the stripe here with a chance to convert the old-fashioned three. The foul against Malin is his second. So with the basketball, it will be Chestnut with a chance at the stripe. Strong on the free throw. But again, 6 early points for Morgan Chestnut. The lead's back down to 9. Here's Nordberg. Gamino out top, 3 ball up and 3 ball down. They hit a bunch of threes, 8 against the Tigers the first beating. Gamino hits his second 3, and it stretches the lead out to a dozen. 28-16, timeout on the floor. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on Saturday, April 2nd for Twin Valley's 3rd annual color race in Clay Center. Walk or run this exciting 5K where you'll be covered in colorful powder at each kilometer. All proceeds benefit CARE, the local animal shelter being built at Clay Center. In the spirit of care, your dog can participate too. Join the fun. Sign up today at twinvalley.net/color. Hope to see you on April 2nd in Clay Center.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY Clay Center.
They say you don't become number 1 by being lucky. Valley Irrigation is proof of that. No one sells more pivots than Valley. Smart growers know the legendary quality and durability of Valley pivots are second to none. From structural superiority to technical excellence, there are more reasons to choose Valley.
See Republican Valley Irrigation or call 632-5588.
Tigers will have the basketball. Morgan Chestnut's been on a roll. 6 first-half points to lead Clay Center. But they trail by a dozen to a hot-shooting Wamego team that's hit 4 3-pointers already in this game. Atkinson inning out top to Altizer. Tigers yet to hit a 3-ball, but Morgan Chestnut's been going to work down inside the lane against the Red Raiders. Seabold has it left and deep against Gamino. 2 Tigers cut through the lane. Now out deep it comes to Atkinson Inniking. He uses dribble up, lobs it left to Altizer. Down in the corner it goes to Libby. Lane. High post, Chestnut. Morgan covers it up. Now to Seabold. Dribble drive, ball tipped away, then kicked away, then picked up by Wamego, and they've got a chance to transition. And the ball taken away, though, by Altizer. He and Atkinson Inniking. Good transition D. Dalton to the corner left. Pulls the jumper on the move, and good. Altizer with his first bucket. And the lead's 28-18. Here's Nordberg the other way, though, in transition. And he drops it in. He has 7 now. And the Tigers trail again by a dozen. Here's Altizer. Ball taken away by Nordberg. Now the ball loose. It's Rowden down court to Blaine. Easy laying down. Dylan Blaine has 9. The Tigers trail now by 14. Altizer will walk it up the floor. Rowden awaits him. Seabold. Left wing well beyond the arc. Here the sideline is Libby. Now to the high post Chestnut. Ball fake. Steps in. Takes it up. It's partially blocked. Pulled away by Nordberg. Now Wamego racing the other end. Rowden trying a no-look pass on the right side. It went right into Lane Libby. Kicked out of bounds. And it will be Wamego still with possession. 4:18 to work first half. Tigers trailing 32-18. Wamego with the basketball from underneath the basket. Camino to the corner right. Nordberg pull-up jumper for 2 is down. Nordberg now with 9, and the Tigers trail by 16. Rosine, ball fake and drive around Bryce Patrick and good. Ethan Rosine has 4. The Tigers trail 34-20. Wamego with just under 4 to go, second quarter. Looks at a 1-3-1 half-court trap now by the Tigers. Blaine holds it outside. Left and deep to Rowden. To the corner left, it goes to Gamino. Now to Blaine. 3-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound ripped down by Caleb Seabold. Tigers bringing it the other direction. Seabold to the front court. Gamino tried to poke it away. Seabold keeps possession. Now wing right is Dylan Moon in the game for the first time. Out to Libby. Lane holds outside. Now hands it off to Moon. Moon against Rowden. Right wing it goes to Seabold. Caleb to Dylan Moon. Left side wing off a screen from Rosine. Now drives it all the way to the glass. It's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Clay Center on the baseline. 34-20. 3:16 to work first half. Tigers have it on the baseline, down by 14. Altizer to inbound. Looking in low, trying to go to Rosine. Does. Ethan backs his way in against Patrick. He's fouled. That's 2 free throws for the Tigers' big man. Tigers are 2 of 4 from the stripe. Wamego yet to shoot a free throw in this ball game, but it seems the Red Raiders have either had wide open lay-ins down the court or everything else has been from outside the three-point line. They've hit 4 trays in the first half already. Now Rosine knocks in the free throw. He has 5. And the Tigers are back within 13. Second free throw from Ethan Rosine is also down. Give him 6. 34-22, 3:10 left to work. Tigers down just 12 to the 6th-ranked team in 4A Division I. Wamego with possession. Nordberg in the corner has 9 first-half points. They lob it inside to Bryce Patrick. His shot up to the left. No. Rebounder down by Ethan Rosine. Tigers back to the way. Here's Moon in the front court. Dylan Moon crosses over, gives it away to Altizer. High post is Rosine. Ball fake, starts to drive, ripped away from behind by Gamino, and picked up by Dylan Blaine. Blaine down court. Shovels it out from the corner. Nordberg, 3 ball is down. He's got 12, 2 trays, and the lead back to 15 points now for Wamego. Altizer in the front court to Libby. Left and deep, Seabold. Caleb holds outside. Now to Lane Libby again. Lane works it right toward the baseline. Stops. High post. Rosine, free throw line jumper. Strong. Rebound to Nordberg. And it's going to be Wamego racing the other direction. Here's Blaine, left wing. Boone cuts him off. Step back 3 from Blaine. Strong to the corner right. Run down by Seabold. Tigers have it down by a 37-22 margin. Altizer in the front court. High post, free throw line, Rosine. Back to Dalton Altizer. 2 minutes left, first half. Altizer, jump pass, skips it across, run down by Libby. Long 3 on its way, just short. Long rebound, tracked down by Gamino of Wamego. Down court it comes to Rout, kick out Nordberg. 3 ball on its way. This one rims off. It hit 2 already. Rosine with another board for the Tigers. 37-22, Tigers trailing, but with the basketball nearing the end of the first half. A minute 34 to work. Here's Libby out deep. Now to Dylan Moon against Blaine. Spins a couple of times. Now back to Libby. Lane works it left off the dribble and a screen from Rosine. Libby to the baseline. Shot up. No. Rebound to Nordberg. Dribbles out of trouble and now gives it away to Rowden. Rowden, top of the key, hands it off to Gamino. A minute 10 to work. Left corner is Nordberg. To the paint, Patrick. Bryce Patrick goes up with the left and drops it in. He has 4. Tigers down by 17. 1 minute left, second quarter. Dalton Altizer with the basketball in the front court. 58 to work against Gamino. Works it to the baseline right, and now we've got a 5-second count against Altizer. Hadn't really gone anywhere. Gamino evidently with the closely guarded for the 5 count, and the basketball turned back over to Wamego. The Tigers now have brought in 5 fresh legs to the court. Adam Ebert, Brigham Glaves, Caleb Mendham, Nate Libby, and Morgan Chestnut, the 5 on the floor now for the Tigers with 42 to work and a 39-22 Wamego lead. Gamino, skip pass, Rowden, left elbow, to the baseline, left Nordberg. Nordberg back across to Gamino. Glaves out on him. Now around left it comes to Nordberg. Corner left, handed outside to Gamino with 24 to work. 39-22. Tigers trailing here, nearing halftime. Wamego looking for a final shot before the break. 15 seconds now. Here's Gamino with it out deep. Down to 10. Tigers in the zone. Rowden, the 6 outside to Keller, to Gamino. Lob back door looking for Rowden, and he can't get it down. Chestnut clears the board, and this will be a free throw opportunity on the other end. They tried to set up an alley-oop against the Tigers. Play center defended it pretty well, and then Rowden tried to hang in the air and kind of flip it over his head. He got it up to the rim, but then a foul on the rebound gives Morgan Chestnut a chance at the stripe for 1-and-1. 39-22. 1-and-1 chance here before the halftime break. Free throw up and rims off. Rebound tipped inside by Mendham and Ebert, and that'll end the half. Headed to halftime here, Tigers trailing 39-22 when we come back.
This is Mallory with Farmway Co-op, and I have some news for our area graduating high school seniors. Farmway Co-op is offering 5 $1,000 scholarships to assist the further education of our Kansas students. Farmway Co-op is committed to improving, encouraging, and empowering the healthy development of our students, so make sure you apply today. Deadline is March 15th. Applications can be found at any Farmway location or download from www.farmwaycoop.com.
Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy in Clay Center is your durable medical equipment provider for bath aid safety, walkers, scooters, wheelchairs, and other supplies and products. They offer quality, durable medical equipment to care for yourself or your loved one at home. You can rely on them for unsurpassed value and service. Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy is dedicated to helping you find the right product and the right solution to make your daily life a little more comfortable and enjoyable with durable medical equipment.
Have you visited Central Valley Ag's website, cvacoop.com? If not, you should. Check grain bids at your local CVA. Check the weather. Watch a how-to video. Keep up with co-op news and upcoming events. Or visit the blog page for weekly updates from CVA grain and agronomy professionals. cvacoop.com. Central Valley Ag. Growing agriculture together.
Central Valley Ag, where the customer comes first.
When it comes to your mortgage, are you looking for low rates?
Uh-huh.
Are you looking for high savings?
Yeah.
United Bank and Trust has what you're looking for when it comes to refinancing. Low rates, helpful staff, and convenience. Visit their online mortgage center at www.ubankonline.com or stop by any of their locations to get on your way to saving.
Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Tigers down 39-22 here at the half. Senior night for Wamego as the Lady Tigers spoiling the party in the first game, 52-37. Wamego Red Raider boys stayed ranked, as mentioned, for a Division I, leading by 17 at the halftime break. It was 18-8 after one quarter. Tigers seemed to be trading buckets, and then a little run put on by Wamego, although answered for a moment by Morgan Chester in a really impressive second period. But it would be Wamego with 5 3-pointers in the first half that they knocked down, and that puts them in the lead, 17 points here at the halftime break. Stay with us. We'll have more from half coming your way right after these.
When you walk into Ray's Apple Market, you can't help but be lured into the produce department, where you'll find the sweetest smells and the brilliant colors from the vine-ripened fruits and vegetables. You'll see a colorful display of gorgeous greens from the cucumbers and peppers, the golden yellows from the bananas and pears, and radiant reds from the apples and potatoes. Take your pick of freshness from the variety of garden produce available. Perfect any time of the year. When only the freshest will do, shop Ray's Apple Market.
Here at Subway, our oven-roasted turkey breast with no artificial preservatives is so good, it's hard to resist, even for us.
Okay, who ate all the turkey?
Not again. We need to put our best men on this and take down the person responsible. Who's with me?
Stop it, Dan. We all know it was you.
How dare you accuse me? We should be out there catching this thief.
The turkey is literally in your hand.
This is such a mystery.
Spit it out, Dan.
Can I have a napkin?
The napkins are in your pocket.
That's right.
The Subway Sandwich Shop, founded on fresh.
Third Thursday is almost here again. Wall's True Value will have chocolate fudge samples from Bev Montgomery for the chocolate crawl, and lots of in-store specials on tools, housewares, on-demand water heaters, and more. We are going through inventory looking for items to clear out. You know, good stuff, but stuff that needs to go. At garage sale prices, you want to try some fudge and find some bargains. So stop in at Wall's True Value, 423 Lincoln, in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
Imagine having someone help you pick the best corn hybrids for every field on your farm. Thanks to a new Oldie soil-specific seed online service, your Oldie representative can combine your data with his data to offer a field-by-field prescription. Customize every acre with the highest potential hybrid based on soil types, trait package needs, disease threats, and agronomic preferences. Valuable data can also be shared with trusted suppliers. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
39-22 halftime score. Let's take a look at your scoring leaders in the first half. First off for Wamego, Sean Nordberg really got to go in late first quarter. He had 2 3-pointers, 12 points in the first half of play. Dylan Blaine will have 9 points, including 1 3-pointer. Anthony Camino has 8, including 2 3-pointers. So from outside the arc, Wamego really getting it going. 4 points each for Bryce Patrick and Drew Malin. 2 points for Landis Rowden. The Tigers get 6 each from Morgan Chestnut. Big Mo had a really good run there in the second quarter. 6 points also for Ethan Rosine. 4 from Lane Libey. 2 each from Dalton Altizer, Anthony Atkinson, Enneking, and Parker Folks. The Tigers at the half, again, trailing 39-22. Now, coming up this week on Friday, it is Tiger Wrestling heading into the regional championship in Smoky Valley. Tomorrow night, K-State women's basketball is on the air. And we'll get a further look at what's coming for your weekend, which will include wrestling and high school basketball on the way on Friday and Saturday. So stick around for those details coming up here at halftime next.
Good service is hard to come by. If you aren't getting the service you deserve from your propane provider, now is the time to contact Propane Central. You always get more than propane when Propane Central delivers. Competitive pricing, flexible payment and delivery options, 24/7 accessibility, and of course, good old-fashioned customer service. Call today and ask how Propane Central customers earn free gas.
Propane Central, need a renovator and friend.
Hanson Ford is starting off the year with amazing deals during their 2016 Ford sales event. There are a few 2015 models left, including a Ford F-150, a Super Duty Crew Cab, and a Ford Fusion. You'll discover huge Ford rebates on select trucks and SUVs. Take the road by storm with the powerful all-new 2016 F-350s, Explorers, and Fusions. Power, performance, style, and comfort, and savings. Don't miss out on the greatest deals this month at Hanson Ford in Clay Center.
I was cleaning up a bit around central office when in walked Opie. What can I do for you, young man?
I have this project due at school. It's got pages and pages, and I have to put it all in a notebook and stuff. It'll take me forever to punch holes in all that paper with Aunt Bee's old punch.
I can help you there, son. We've got the Swingline Optima low-force punch that can punch up to 20 sheets as slick as a whistle. It has a hole punch catch bin and can punch either 3 holes or 2. It's on sale for just $34.95.
I'll take it. Central Office Service and Supply Guy, you're just swell.
Looking to start a business? Maybe you're expanding your ag operation. How about buying, building, expanding, or remodeling your home? All visions can become a reality with the help of the Citizens National Bank. Stop by and visit with myself, Bryant Johnson, as I will entertain your financing request and cater to your financing needs. We look forward to hearing about your vision and hope to give us a shot here at CNB to assist you with your banking needs.
The Citizens National Bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Along with our studio engineer, Bernie Fansella, Rocky Downing with you on a tip-off Tuesday here at Wamego. The Tigers again trailing 39-22, the halftime score. A little bit more about this first half. The Tigers were led at on the boards by Ethan Rosine, who had 4 rebounds, 2 each from Caleb Seabold and Morgan Chestnut. Tigers would be 9 of 17 from the 2-point field. From beyond the 3-point line, 0 for 5. They were 4 of 7 from the stripe. Wamego did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Tigers were 4 of 7 from the free throw line, and again, it's a 17-point Red Raider lead here at the halftime break. Coming up this week, we mentioned tomorrow it's K-State women's basketball. They're on the road to face the Texas Longhorns. Also on Friday afternoon, Smoky Valley, the site for the 4A Regional Championships in wrestling. The Clay Center Tigers start at 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon. That's when the opening round gets going. They'll start it back up at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. Now, Friday night, while the Tiger Wrestling, Benny Wallace and I cover that for you from Lindsborg at Smoky Valley High School, Phil Casper will be in Abilene, and he'll have coverage of the Clay Center Tiger basketball matchup at the Abilene Cowgirls and Cowboys. We'll have dual coverage for both locations. And then on Saturday, wrestling starts at 10. We'll take you with every Tiger wrestling match through the day Saturday and into hopefully the evening for those finals matches. Also, K-State KU plays on Saturday in the men's game at Bramlage. That tips off at 5. We will join that game, but every time the Tiger wrestlers are ready to take the mat, we will bring you live to Smoky Valley. And then, of course, next week, Friday and Saturday, a week from this Friday and Saturday, will be the state championships. Qualifiers from this weekend get the opportunity to travel into Salina's Bicentennial Center. 39-22, halftime score. Tigers trailing here at the break. We'll ask you to stay with us. When we come back in a couple of minutes, they've got a few more recognitions that are taking place here at halftime. So there's a few more things they're still wrapping up before they let the guys get back on to warm up for the second half. So they're taking care of a few details. We'll be back with more from Wamego. Tiger basketball's halftime continues next.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. We've got you covered.
Did the recent storm cause damage to your roof? Call Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia now to have a member of our team provide an estimate to restore your roof. Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has been replacing and installing commercial and residential roofs for over 35 years. You can trust the Geisler team to get the job done right.
Every major construction project uses concrete in one form or another. From residential driveways to basements, patios, and curbs, Midwest Products make great use of their ready-mix concrete. They operate 4 state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington to meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. Livestock slats, feed bunks, landscape rock, and more are all available from Midwest Products. Give them a call for all your jobs that require ready-mix concrete. 800-371-2252.
Clay County is a great community, and Farmers Union Insurance with Jim Gearhan as your agent is proud to be a part of this great community. Over the years, we have enjoyed supporting Tiger Athletics, and it's just a small part of what we enjoy doing for the community of Clay County. Insurance can be a tricky topic, but if you want to deal with a community-minded business, stop in and see Jim Gearhan at 426 Lincoln Avenue, or give us a call at 632-3264 to discuss all your insurance needs.
It's true that the bigger your farm equipment gets, the faster you can feed the world, but it's also true that bigger equipment means bigger repair bills. In fact, replacing just one high-tech transmission could set you back $60,000. But not if you protect your investment with Cenex Petroleum products and the Total Protection Plan for up to 10 years of coverage. The Cenex Total Protection Plan already protects thousands of pieces of equipment. Why not yours?
Contact Farmway Co-op, your certified Cenex distributor, today.
39-22, a couple of scores I can update you on from around the NCKL that have been passed along to us. Concordia girls beat Phillipsburg, so the second win of the year for the Lady Panthers, who are much more talented than 2 wins. We've said that several times. Jordan Eschbaugh, 8 points. How about this? 17 rebounds. It is also Concordia boys leading Phillipsburg into the first, 18-17. Actually now at halftime, 41-32, Concordia leads. Cooper Holmes, 24 points already at half. Now ranking 15th all-time in Kansas boys basketball scoring history, 2,060 career points he has right now. And Hayes leading Abilene at half, 32-31. That's 2 4A Division I state-ranked schools going head-to-head, and it's a 1-point game, 32-31. Dylan Ford with 11 leading the way for the Abilene Cowboys. And the Chapman girls, we just got a final on that one, 48-31. They beat Rock Creek tonight. Chapman Lady Irish, 48-31 over Rock Creek. Here the Tigers trail 39-22. To begin the second half, they'll go with Morgan Chestnut, Ethan Rosine. Both had 6 points, lead the way for Clay Center in the first half. Dalton Altizer, Lane Leiby, and Caleb Siebold. And now Siebold near steal. They were trying to get Dylan Blaine open off a screen, down screen, and he came to the point. Siebold anticipated and knocked it out of bounds. So possession will go to Wamego on the baseline right. Camino has it, 39-22. Tigers trailing Wamego with their opening possession. Nordberg red-hot first half, and he drills his third 3 of the game. He now has 15 points in a ball game, and the Tigers trail by 20. Altizer, left wing deep, Rosine. Ethan pulls outside. Now back out deep it comes to Siebold. Caleb led in the offense set, now works it right toward the baseline, toward the block, takes it up inside, and he's fouled. And the one-man press making a one-man drive around 2 defenders and able to get to the rim, get the foul called, and he'll shoot 2 here at the stripe. 42-22. Tigers with the lead by 10. See, 42-22. Wamego with the lead by 20 as Siebold knocks in the free throw. Lady Tigers won earlier, 52-35, as they pulled away from a 10-point win or lead at the end of 3 quarters. And went on to win it by 17. They're 15-3 now. Caleb Siebold knocks in both free throws. His first points tonight. Tigers trail 42-24. Is Dylan Blaine, left baseline against Siebold. Around right, Gamino for three. Short. Rebound. Good board inside by Chestnut, holding Bryce Patrick off the glass. And now it's Altizer down court. Siebold attacks with a dribble, pulls the 15-footer. It's just strong. Rebound comes off to Gamino. 42-24 as Gamino brings it across to Blaine. Ball lost, and a scramble for the loose ball goes out of bounds 2. They say Wamego keeps it. Siebold and Blaine both diving in, and it went off of Caleb Last. Blaine with it on the sideline, but near the corner to inbound, and hands it just inbounds to Gamino. He brings it out toward the point. Right wing now is Rowden. To the baseline right, Nordberg. Nordberg with the dribble up top, now behind the back, toward the lane, hangs in the air. Foul called on the floor on Rosine. And that means possession to Wamego on the baseline. No free throws. 6:36 to work. We're in the third. Tigers trailing here 42-24. First foul on Ethan Rosine. Blaine out top with it against Siebold. Dribble drive, a little push off on a step back, and he gets away with it and gets the bucket in as well. He now has 11. Lane Libby down court, goes to the post. Here's Rosine. The Chestnut starts to drive it, now kicks it corner to Libby. Back outside, Altizer. Dalton brings it right with the dribble. Now goes high post to Chestnut. Back outside it comes to Siebold. Now to Rosine, and then Caleb gets it back. 2 minutes into the third quarter, Tigers trailing here 44-24 with the basketball. Morgan Chestnut, ball fakes it, kicks it left, ball tipped by Nordberg, right to Rosine though. Now Ethan has it nearly stripped away, back outside to Siebold. Caleb holds out toward the point against Rowden, now to Altizer. Baseline right, Chestnut, good drive all the way to the glass, little double pump, and he's fouled. Morgan Chestnut headed to the free throw line. Big Mo, the 6-foot senior, with 6 points, along with Rosine, leading the Tigers scoring in the first half, and a good dribble penetration there to draw the foul on Bryce Patrick, his second. So 2 free throws coming for the Tigers senior, Morgan Chestnut. First free throw up, and rims in there. He has 7 now, and 1 more free throw coming. Morgan steps up to the line. First one rattled off the front and spun in. This free throw is doing the same. 8 points tonight. Chestnut leads the Tigers in scoring. 44-26. Left elbow, Blaine with it. Siebold tips the pass, but it goes to Rowden. Now outside deep for Gamino. A screen from Patrick. Good defense by Chestnut now. Now they look to match back up. Bryce Patrick gets it down to the paint. The left-hander puts it up and over the front rim for 6 points in the game. The lead is 24 Wamego. 5:19 now left. Chestnut to the wing left for Siebold. Caleb back outside. Chestnut holds it, hands it right back to Caleb. They'll turn it right side. In the lane, turn, spin, scoop shot up, won't go. Rebound battled for. Rosine tied it up with Nordberg. The arrow does go to Clay Center on the baseline. Siebold almost got a heck of a shot to go in. He leaned underneath the defender's arms and then scooped it up off the glass. It just wouldn't fall. The rebound battled for by Rosine. Now the inbounds. Chestnut leans inside. Wanted contact, didn't get a call, and the rebound comes off to Bryce Patrick. Blaine in transition. 3-ball. Strong. Weak side board. Nordberg comes up with it. Now to Rowden on the right wing. He'll start to drive it. Kicks it out to Gamino. Now, what a look inside. Gamino hits Blaine for a wide-open lane, and he misses it. Tigers back to the way. Here's Siebold in the front court. Outside to Altizer. Rosine down low. Good move inside the paint. Rosine's got 8. 46-28. Tigers trailing. Rowden down the court. All the way in the paint. Kicks it off baseline left. Blaine, pull-up jumper, strong. Weak side board. This is Altizer. 3-on-2 numbers the other way. Altizer, good bounce pass inside. Libby finishes. And the lead's down to 16, 46-30. Libby now with 6 points, all in this quarter. 4:10 left to work, third period. Good pass from Altizer in transition that time. Here's Gamino around left to Rowden. They lob it down and low. Bryce Patrick misses a wide-open lay-in. They lobbed it over the top. The Tigers get a couple of breaks. Now Altizer trying to hit Caleb Siebold, taken away, but Altizer takes it back against Gamino. To the paint, with the left and good. The lead's down to 14. Altizer with the bucket off the steal. 46-32. 3:47 left, third quarter. Timeout taken on the court. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on KCLY.
Imagine having someone help you pick the best corn hybrids for every field on your farm. Thanks to a new Oldie soil-specific seed online service, your Oldie representative can combine your data with his data to offer a field-by-field prescription. Customize every acre with the highest potential hybrid based on soil types, trait package needs, disease threats, and agronomic preferences. Valuable data can also be shared with trusted suppliers. Contact Oldie Seed today at 877-692-4555.
Tigers trailed by 20. Now it's back within 14 after a little push up the court. Morgan Chestnut had the 2 free throws. Rosine down in the lane. Altizer hitting Lively on the money. Then Altizer turned it over, but got right back with the steal and drove in around Gamino for 2. Now the Tigers have gone to a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Shot swatted inside by Atkinson Enneking, but a foul called down low. It was on Anthony or on someone else. And it is on Anthony. His left hand holding, I think, Patrick down while he swatted with the right hand. His second foul. To the free throw line, Bryce Patrick to shoot 2. And he misses on the first. Tigers have Rosine, Folks, Allberg, Atkinson Enneking on the floor, and Altizer. 46-32, trying to scratch their way back in this game again. And then down to 14. Patrick free throw. This one goes home. He has 7 points now in the game. Blaine back in for Wamego as Patrick comes out. 15-point Red Raider lead. Tigers, though, trying to make a move here in the third. Altizer trying to go wing right to Allberg. Knocked out of bounds by Gamino. Altizer will inbound right in front of that Red Raider student section. Brings it into Allberg. Mason, backdoor look. Here's Altizer inside, and he gets the roll. Little drop in off the backdoor cut. He has 6. And the Tigers within 13. Gamino down low, near steal by Allberg. Norberg pulls the trigger, and he has been on fire tonight. He has 17. Altizer the other way, down by 15 points. Dalton with the dribble outside. Holds, now wing right and deep to Rosine. Rosine back outside to Altizer. Off a screen from Allberg. Dalton in the corner. Skips it right baseline. Atkinson Enneking fakes the 3. Now leans his way in the paint. Pulls it up over Blaine. Shot is blocked. Rebound and the deflection comes off to the Red Raiders. Now Blaine has it taken back away by Anthony. 2-on-2 the other direction. Atkinson Enneking to the lane. Fingertip roll. No. Rebound. Rosine. He's fouled. He's headed to the free throw line. Good effort by the Tigers on both ends after Anthony got his shot blocked. Atkinson Enneking back the other way to steal it back, pick the pocket of Blaine, and then Rosine, just relentless inside the paint, draws the foul, the second against Dylan Blaine. And 2 free throws coming now for the Tigers. First one is strong by Ethan Rosine. He has 8 points in the game, now 2 of 3 from the stripe. Siebold back in. Atkinson Enneking will come off. One more free throw coming for the Tigers senior Ethan Rosine. Trying to cut into what is now a 15-point lead. It's short. Rebound tipped around inside. Caleb Siebold down with it. Reverse lay-in, no. Rebound. Gamino able to get it away from Rosine down inside. Gamino in transition. All the way to the paint. Lay-in, good. Fingertip roll. A nice one from Anthony Gamino, who now has 10. The Tigers down by 17 points, 51-34. They trailed by 20, got it to 14, got it to 13 at one time. And now the lead is back out to 17 points. Tigers, though, with the basketball. Here's Parker Folks against Nordberg. Turns, spins in the lane, shot up, no. Rebound comes off to Ebert. Now to Gamino. Wamego looking to push it. Here's Blaine in the front court. Bobbled for a moment, now the kick out. Keller three-pointer up and down. Another 3 for the Red Raiders, and they have hit them all night long. That's, I think, 6th in the game they've hit, maybe 7. It's 54-34. Tigers back down now by 20. A minute 40 to go here in the third. Rosine out deep to Allberg. Around left, Altizer. Now, deeper left wing is Caleb Siebold. To Altizer. Stops at the elbow right. To Siebold. He'll take it toward the paint against Nordberg with the left. No, Rosine rips it down. He'll take it back up. He's fouled by Blaine. That's his third. And so the Tigers will get a chance back at the free throw line. And the Red Raiders' leading scorer just picked up his third foul. That is the third team foul against the Red Raiders. Fourth, I should say, in the half. 2 have been whistled against the Tigers in this third quarter. 54-34. Rosine's first free throw is short. So Ethan, 2 of 2 in the first half from the stripe. But he's missed his first 3 chances here in the second half of play. 54-34. Minute 25 to work third period. Tigers down by 20. One more charity coming for quick draw Rosine, and he drops this one, and he has 9 points now. Red Raiders have it. Tigers back defensively. Atkinson, anything checking in. They're back in the 1-3-1 defense. Lane Lively also at the bottom of that. They have Alberg, Chestnut, Folks across the middle of the 1-3-1 zone defense. 1:10 left to work third quarter. Lob down inside, ball taken away by Mason Alberg. Alberg in the backcourt, controls the dribble, now brings it across. Tried to get it up the floor to Lively. It's taken away by Nordberg, then tipped by Alberg, but picked up by Rowden, shoveled in the corner. Nordberg for 3. Didn't get this one. Keller, stick back, no. Ebert over the back of the Tigers' Lane Lively. And Clay Center will get possession again here, trailing by 19. 52 seconds left to go, third period. It was called on Ebert. Justin Ebert of Wamego picks up his first foul. Lane Lively will walk it up the floor under a minute left to go in the third. 54-35. Alberg has it. Across the Chestnut, right elbow. Morgan turns. Now holds. Backdoor look. He had Lively. It was tipped, though, by Nordberg and ended up off the glass. Nordberg got it back. Now Ebert drives to Nordberg. He'll pull up the jumper, and he knocks it in. He has 19 points. The Clay Center trails now by 21. 26 to work. Lane Lively to Atkinson Inike. Anthony clears out the left side as he works against Jason Ebert. Both sophomores, Jason and Justin Ebert. Now Lively on the sideline through a double team. Steps in, pulls the trigger, 15-footer, splash. Lively has 8. Tigers down 19, 2 seconds left. Nordberg will get a shot off. It would have counted had it gone. We're headed to the fourth. Tigers trail 56-37 when we return.
Hey folks, Bill Rice from the Green Team. We're in the middle of our 2015 model year clearance, and we have got some great deals. How about this? A Jeep Wrangler 2015 model with the Alpine stereo. It's got the automatic. It's a hardtop. It's got the alloy wheels. Beautiful Jeep Wrangler 4-door, 4-wheel drive for under $33,000. Only $32,908 for a brand new Jeep Wrangler, and that's at the Green Team at 802 West Crawford, or check us out on the web at greenteamcars.com.
Get Pulse Gigabit Internet from Twin Valley and make the whole house happy. Think about all the devices and internet activities in your house on a typical day. They probably add up to a lot more total broadband usage than you even had a year or two ago. If your speed is slow, you may be experiencing annoying slowdowns, such as video buffering. Twin Valley Pulse can solve your problem. Call Twin Valley to sign up for Pulse Gigabit Internet and get it free for 60 days. Don't wait. Call today.
56-37. Tigers made a couple of pushes there in the third quarter. Got it from 19 points down to 13, and then all of a sudden a little run put on by the Red Raiders, and Wamego has the lead to 19 points again as we go to the fourth quarter. It is 56-37. Also a score in Concordia, Phillipsburg score. Concordia 65-50. They're going to the fourth quarter in their matchup as well. Just starting the fourth here, Wamego's Dylan Blaine in the corner for 3. No, rebound off to Altizer. Tigers looking to push it. They've got some numbers. Altizer, bounce pass off to Rosine. Ball fake, takes it up in a crowd and drops it in. Somehow, he's got 11. Tigers back down defensively. They trail by 17 just starting this fourth quarter. Very similar to the first meeting. Tigers were down 19 going to the fourth, and then really got it tight. Then a shot missed by Nordberg for 3, and they get Dalton Altizer over the top, trying to keep the rebound alive. And the possession goes to Wamego on the baseline. Just the 13th foul on the Tigers in the second half. So they have some fouls to give. 56-39, that is the third on Altizer. Nordberg in the lane. Leans, takes it strong. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. So that'll put Sean Nordberg to the line. He has hit 3 trays. 19 points now in the game. And he'll get a chance to head to the line here to add to that. 2 free throws coming. The foul on Ethan Rosine was his second. So going to the fourth, the Tigers were down by 19. Nordberg at the stripe. Hits the first, misses the second. Ethan Rosine down with the board. Dalton Altizer has it. Left wing deep, Ethan Rosine. Back outside, Altizer off a screen from Chestnut. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Rosine to Leiby. Further left on the wing to Seaball. Now Chestnut inside, almost got it down. What a move around Bryce Patrick, and it just wouldn't roll in. Wamego, the attack by Blaine. A foul is going to be called on the floor. Blocking foul against the Tigers with 6:45 remaining here in the contest. So it'll be Wamego's basketball on the baseline, called on the floor. 5 team fouls each, and that is on Altizer. It's his 4th. Dalton has to come out. Anthony Atkinson Inniking will check in. Gamino the inbounds for the Red Raiders to Nordberg. Right back it goes to Gamino against Atkinson Inniking, who pokes it away. Gamino runs it down. Now he'll dribble penetrate, hangs in the air, and a very tough shot. Gamino able to hang long enough to get it up off the glass and in. He now has 12. Tigers down 59-39. Rosine with it to Atkinson Inniking. Left and deep for Seabold. Now right elbow is Morgan Chestnut. Atkinson Inniking wants the 3. It's strong. Rebound, Chestnut hauls it down. Kicks it left wing. Leiby for 3. Just short. Long rebound, though. The Tigers track it down. Caleb Seabold. Now to Rosine. He'll pull from 15 feet, and he gets it to go down. He has 13 now in the contest. The Tigers trail 59-41. Nordberg the drive, and we've got a blocking foul on Lane Leiby. Boy, it looks like Nordberg ran right through Leiby for the charge, and they're going to call this a blocking foul instead, and Nordberg will be at the stripe to shoot 2. He had 1 of 2 last time and has 20 points to lead all scorers. 59-41. Tigers trailing with 5:54 to go, fourth quarter. Nordberg at the stripe and buries the first. He has 21 tonight. Parker Folks, Mason Alberg back in for the Tigers. Chestnut and Seabold will come off. Nordberg at the line. Made the first. 21 points to lead all scorers this evening. Second free throw is also in. He is 3 of 4 at the stripe. Has hit 3 trays in the game as well. 22 points. Rosine has it left wing and deep. Ethan, ball fake inside, looking for Alberg, trying to post. Now he goes to Parker Folks. Ball batted away by Nordberg. Mad scramble. Folks gets it to Rosine. Now Atkinson Inniking in the lane rises up and puts it off glass and down. He has 4. Good battle with the Tigers that time. Parker Folks kind of kept that thing alive, and then Rosine found Atkinson Inniking. Here's Bryce Patrick in the paint. He's fouled. And this will be 2 shots. They say he was shooting. It would have been a 1-1 regardless. 18-point ball game. Tigers trail with 5:25 to work. Bryce Patrick to the line. He's 1 of 2 at the stripe. Foul on Parker Folks, his first of the game. And Patrick knocks in the first charity and has 8 points in the game. 2 of 3 at the line. Rowden back in for Wamego. Aaron Pakta checking out. One of the Red Raiders seniors here on senior night. Bryce Patrick back at the line. And gets both charities to go. He has 9 points. 5:20 remains. Here's Alberg, corner right, toward the post, looking for Rosine. Stripped away. Rowden racing the other direction with Blaine with him. He drops it off to Blaine, and it's blocked by Atkinson Inniking. They're going to say a foul. The shot block is good, but the foul down low on the body, they say, and that'll put Dylan Blaine at the stripe to shoot 2. Wasn't looking in that down below where the shot block was, but there didn't seem to be much contact there. And now they're discussing whether it was goaltending or not. He hit it off the backboard, but the ball had not hit glass before Anthony hit it. All 3 officials still discussing things in the lane right now. 2 shots, no bucket. Dylan Blaine at the line to shoot 2. Blaine with 11 points in the game. First free throw is good. He has 12. Morgan Chestnut back in for the Tigers as Ethan Rosine will get a breather. 64-43, Tigers down by 21. Trailed by 17 at halftime and made a little push there in the third. It's been pretty even for the most part through the second half as Blaine does knock down the second free throw. Down court quickly, Mason Alberg. He'll pull from 15 feet, just strong. Rebound weak side comes off to Rowden. He'll give it away to Gamino. 5 minutes to work. Blaine down court. Ball fakes the 3, skips it left corner to Nordberg. Now to the left baseline corner is Gamino to Nordberg. Good look inside. Rowden gets it up and over the front rim, and it just falls home. Landis Rowden with 4 points now in the contest. 4:43 to work. Morgan Chestnut with it outside. It skips to the right sideline to Alberg. Mason will hold. That beep, it comes out top to Lane Leiby. Leiby with the dribble. Now across to Parker Folks. Steps toward the lane, hands it off to Leiby. Leiby left wing with the dribble against Gamino. Skip pass across to Atkinson Inniking. Anthony drives. Kick off to Parker Folks. Open from 15. Banks it in off the glass and good. Folks has 4. Nearing the midway point of the fourth quarter, Tigers trailing 67-45. Oh, what a look from Dylan Blaine. No looker, deep left wing, found Rowden wide open inside, who now has 6. 4 minutes left to work. Tigers trailing 69-45. Mason Alberg with it, outside to Leiby and deep, works it around left. Screen from Chestnut, hesitation move. Leiby to the baseline, bumped. 2 fouls coming for the Tigers senior. He has 8 points, all of those points coming in the second half of this ballgame. He'll be at the stripe here to shoot 2. Foul on Bryce Patrick is 3rd for the Red Raiders. So Lane Leiby steps up with 2 free throws coming his way. First one is strong. He is 2 for 3 from the stripe tonight. Altizer, Siebold back in. Folks, Atkinson, anything will come off. 69-45. Wamego the lead with 3:47 to go, fourth quarter. Leiby, second free throw. This is both. Unlike Lane Leiby, there's Sean Nordberg with the rebound for Wamego. Nordberg to Gamino. Now around left to Blaine. Blaine to the corner. Nordberg, another 3 try. This one's strong. Rebound Altizer. Dalton racing the other direction. Baseline right, trying to get it to Leiby. It's knocked out of bounds by Nordberg with 3:28 remaining here in the fourth. And a timeout taken by Coach Kelly Williams. 3:28 left in the ball game. Tigers trailing 69-45 when we come back.
I was going over inventory when in walked Barney. How can I help you, Deputy Fife?
Well now, Central Office Service and Supply Guy. The Sheriff's Office is such a mess. I've told Andy it's time to nip it in the bud.
You've come to the right place. All our filing cabinets are on sale, and new Laurel colors include medium brown and charcoal gray. We also have storage boxes, columnar pads, and auto mileage log books, just perfect for your squad car.
Great, I'll take them all. Now, we need to have a little talk about this jaywalking you've been doing each day on your way to coffee.
Timing is everything on wheat fertilizer. It can maximize both yield and nutrient use efficiency, thereby increasing net profit for the producer. At Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed, we offer a complete line of fertilizer and herbicides best suited for your fields. Timely control of weeds can limit soil moisture loss to weeds and prevent the deposit of more weed seeds in the soil, 2 factors that can benefit the next crop's yield. Our field specialists Brett, Allen, Darren, Kent, Mike, and Kenny at Wilbur Ellis and Reed Seed and Feed are here and ready to help you.
3:28 left to go, fourth quarter. Tigers with the basketball, down by a 69-45 margin. Dalton Altizer will bring it in bounds to Mason Allberg, right back to Dalton. In the corner right is Allberg. Mason backs it out, bounce pass toward the lane for Siebold. He'll attack, takes it up off glass, won't go down. Bryce Patrick the rebound for the Red Raiders. Good move inside by Siebold, just wouldn't go. Down the court will come Gamino. Marysville boys up 28-19 on Centralia. That's a halftime score. Patrick took the shot, couldn't get it. Now back up with it. He's fouled, and he'll get a chance to go to the stripe here. And the Red Raiders, with 3 minutes to go, keep bringing it here with a 69-45 lead over Clay Center. Patrick will shoot 2. He's 3 of 4 at the line, has 9 points in the game. Left-handed free throw is up and good. He's 10 now for the contest. 4 of 5 at the line. 70-45, Wamego leads. Second free throw is also down. The Red Raiders now bring in Michael Ryan, one of their seniors that started, and I get the chance to play late here in the game on senior night. 71-45, the lead for Wamego. 3 minutes remains in the ballgame. Tigers with the basketball. Siebold to Mason Allberg against Nordberg. Mason toward the baseline right. Now crosses over. Back out it comes. Rowden here still. Siebold has it. He'll get toward the lane. The ball loose. And a jump ball call between Rowden and Siebold. And the arrow does go to Clay Center. They'll keep it with 2:43 remaining. Wamego will now bring Drew Malin into the game. Altizer to inbound from the baseline. Now needs some help. Drops it off free throw line. Chestnut called for the travel on his way to the paint. And possession goes back to the Red Raiders. Gamino into Rowden, and then back to Gamino, who walks it up. Wamego with the lead, 2:35 to work. Right side deep, Blaine. Blaine lobs it to the corner right for Gamino. Now it's top to Rowden. Back to Gamino. 3-point attempts. Strong. Rebound tipped up by Blaine. Controlled, though, by Morgan Chestnut. Altizer into the front court. Dalton backs it out. Gamino on him. Now he's used his dribble. High post, it comes to Chestnut. Back outside, it comes to Allberg. Now to Siebold. Left corner. Three-pointer. Altizer can't get it down. Rebound to Blaine. Now under 2 left to go in the ball game. The Tigers back down defensively, but trailing 71-45. Here's Malin, corner right. He'll back it out, pull the trigger. It's strong. Rebound. Both Rowden and Blaine came down kind of with it, but landed out of bounds. So Tigers will get it back. Wamego clearing their sideline now. They do leave Landis Rowden in, but they have Nick Fox back on the court. Ryan, as mentioned. Tigers bring Brigham Glaves in. Also, Adam Ebert on the floor. Dalton Altizer with the dribble out top, a minute 40 to go. Tigers trailing here, 71-45. Glaves to Lane Libby. To Allberg, back to Lane. Now skip pass to Altizer. His 3 on its way, and strong. Rebound, Allberg battling for it, comes up with it. Good offensive board, and great hustle play that time by Allberg. Now Altizer has a shot in the lane off the feed from Lane Libby. Altizer with 8. Minute 15 to work. Wamego walks it across. Wing right it goes to Aaron Pakta. Back outside, Malin around left to Rowden. 71-47. Fox the drive. It's knocked out of bounds off of Clay Center's Brigham Glaves. Now, Nate Libby into the ball game. Caleb Mindom also back in. 59 seconds to work. 71-47. Wamego the lead in the basketball. Tigers in it man-to-man. Out deep to Malin with it around right now. Correction, that is Sam Wohler just checked in for Wamego. Now, ball taken away by Leiby. Nate Leiby the steal. He'll bring it across. Left wing is Glaves. Back to Leiby. Now to Everts. Mendham has it deep right side. 34 seconds to work here in the ball game. Everts drives toward the baseline left. Stops. Gets rid of it on the post. Here's Mason Alburn. Back to the bucket. Turns. Squares. Little baby hook is just strong. Rebound weak side pulled away by Wamego. Up the floor it comes to Wohler, who will bring it across. Just 15 seconds left here. Wamego with the lead of 71-47. Here's Fox in the corner. Drops it off. Good pass it low. Wamego with the bucket in for Michael Ryan. 5 seconds left. Mason Alburn. One last look to the corner. Here's Mendham for three. Just short. That'll do it here in Wamego. The Tigers with a loss. 73-47 at the hands of state-ranked Wamego Red Raiders. Stay with us. We'll have a post-game coming your way and wrap things up after this.
Third Thursday is almost here again. Wallace True Value will have chocolate fudge samples from Bev Montgomery for the chocolate crawl and lots of in-store specials on tools, housewares, on-demand water heaters, and more. We are going through inventory looking for items to clear out. You know, good stuff, but stuff that needs to go. At garage sale prices, you want to try some fudge and find some bargains. So stop in at Wallace True Value, 423 Lincoln, in beautiful downtown Clay Center, open 7 days a week for you.
When it's time to upgrade your machinery, add livestock, or expand your acreage, come see us at Union State Bank. Our roots are in agriculture, and we understand the complexity of agribusiness. We know your future depends on the quality of assistance you have from your bank, and we can provide the financial support needed to make your operation run smoothly. Our loans are tailored to your situation and come with competitive rates and payment options. Come see Keith, Galen, or Brandon and let Union State Bank be your bank. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Brutal winter days will be here sooner than you think. Is your home properly insulated to keep the cold outside and keep your energy bills affordable? If not, Geisler Roofing offers several different solutions, including spray foam insulation. At Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
This is 100.9 FM, KCLY Clay Center.
The Twin Valley Color Race is back. Join us on Saturday, April 2nd for Twin Valley's third annual color race in Clay Center. Walk or run this exciting 5K where you'll be covered in colorful powder at each kilometer. All proceeds benefit CARE, the local animal shelter being built at Clay Center. In the spirit of care, your dog can participate too. Join the fun. Sign up today at twinvalley.net/color. Hope to see you on April 2nd in Clay Center.
Back once again, we bring you to Wamego. The Clay Center Tigers, a 73-47 loss at the hands of the Wamego Red Raiders here on a tip-off Tuesday. Tigers saw Wamego light it up from beyond the three-point line, while Clay Center, they struggled from the three-point arc, 0 for 9 in the game, 19 of 37 from the field on the two-point shots. They were led on their boards by Ethan Rosino at 8 points. Morgan Chestnut hauled in 6 rebounds tonight as well. And Caleb Siebold brought down 4 for the Tigers. Tigers were 9 of 17 from the free throw stripe in this ball game as well. Scoring for the Red Raiders, dominated by the three-point ball. 3 of those coming from Sean Nordberg, who had 22 points. 2 three-pointers also coming from Anthony Gamino. He would finish with 12. Dylan Blaine knocked in the 3. He had 13 points in the game. 6 points coming from Landis Rowden. A 3-ball also from Matt Keller in the contest. 11 points from Bryce Patrick and 4 points from Drew Malin. Tigers get 13 tonight from Ethan Rosine. Morgan Chestnut got off early in this ball game and really had some good things working offensively and still had looks in the second half. He finished with 8, along with Blaine Leiby and Dalton Altizer, all with 8 points. You get 4 points each from Parker Folks and from Anthony Atkinson. Anyking Caleb Siebold would knock in 2 as well. The Tigers, a 73-47 loss here at the hands of state-ranked Wamego. Lady Tigers won 52-35 to keep their NCKL title hopes still alive as they pulled away to win by 17 down the stretch in the matchup against Wamego earlier. That's going to do it here from Wamego for our studio engineer, Bernie Fancella. This is Rocky Downing telling you to enjoy the rest of your Sports Tuesday.